Good morning. I'd like to start off by telling you a little bit about myself. My name is Jacob Butts. I am 21 years old. I am born and raised in Jacksonville, Florida. I went to FSCJ, which is Florida State College at Jacksonville, and pursued my Associate's in Arts degree in Business Administration. At the time, I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do with my career until I found the Rosen College here at UCF in Orlando, Florida. And it was then that I was really interested because it was a great school. All the professors are really nice, and the campus is really, really nice. And I knew that being in the hospitality program is exactly where I wanted to be, and I could see myself grow because it's a career field that, like I said, you can grow and you can do anything with it. You can do business or lodging, theme parks and attraction, um, event management, and all that stuff. So I found that really interesting. I plan my day to day by writing down everything in my planner or on my calendar. So with school stuff like tests and quizzes and projects and even assignments, I order them as what's more important. So with my tests and quizzes, I definitely manage my time by studying for those so that I'm better prepared. And also with projects, I allocate my time to doing research, and also if it's a group project, finding the time to meet up with my group members so that way we're on the same page and that we get the project done on time. There was a time when there was a student that I helped in my class not too long ago. He had missed one of the class lectures in my hospitality class. And so the following class period, I met up with him and I told him exactly what the material we went over in class because it was for an upcoming test. And so when I told him about the information, he was very appreciative that I took the time to help him. And so in the end, he did end up getting a really good grade, which I was very proud of. And also, I informed him about some of the material, like the assignments that were due for that upcoming weekend, and so that way he wasn't behind in class. The next question is where I see myself in 5 years. I would have graduated from Rosen College, getting my bachelor's in science degree in hospitality and theme parks and attraction. From there, I pursue getting an internship with the Walt Disney Company and probably starting off in like food and beverage, working at a restaurant at one of the theme parks, then doing merchandising at one of the stores. So that way I can get my experiences going and know exactly how it operates. Then working in guest services at a front desk, helping guests with any problems, like whether it may be. And then lastly, moving up to park operations, because being a park operator is definitely something very interesting that I find fascinating. Learning how a theme park operates and runs on a day-to-day basis is something that I can see myself doing, definitely. The next question is about a time when a customer was unsatisfied. I currently work at AMC at Disney Springs, and there was one time in particular I remember a customer was in the movie theaters and the guests sitting next to them were being very disruptive, being on their phones, talking to each other, causing disturbance and not making it very pleasant and having the experience that we want our guests to have. So he came up to the desk and informed me about what was going on, and so I informed manager. The manager had gone inside and confronted the guests that were being disruptive. Well, it turns out that by the end of the movie, they were still continuing to be talk and text and whatnot. And so I gave them a guest pass or a movie pass, which allows them to come back at any time and see whatever movie they want. And it was on us because we, like I said, we want our guests to have a great time at AMC. And finally, the last question is, why should you hire me as your assistant? I am very determined. I am very organized, detail-oriented. I definitely do my best to the fullest. And also, with the web course program that is part of the position, here at being UCF, this is my first time, and from going through web courses with my class, I am very familiar with how it's set up, where the assignments are posted, discussions, if you need contact, like the syllabus, and like tests and quizzes. I am very familiar with that program, so it's definitely something that I am used to. And I also work well with guests and also like students. If they have any problem, I am definitely a problem solver. So I like to say thank you for taking the time to interview me. I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I hope to hear from you soon. Bye-bye.